Welcome to Lakeshore RV. I'll be walking you through your Alpha Wolf today. Here on your very front, you're going to have this power tongue jack. This power tongue jack at the very top switch is going to be the light here. It's going to be right here. You're going to have the up to go up, down to go down. Here you're going to have two 20-pound LP tanks, both full. Regulator's going to be right here. The green indicator shows you have propane. It'll go red when it's empty. Turn it to one side, you'll use this tank. Turn it to the other side, you're going to use this tank over here. Right past is going to be a 12-volt battery. That's going to run 90% of your stuff on your camper. Docking lights here. These are going to be the blue LED lights. When you're backing up, those will come into handy at nighttime. Here's your VIN. Going right on the driver's side, you're going to have stickers with your VIN, model, serial, everything you need to know about your camper right here. This compartment here is going to be an entrance to your pass-through. You'll have another entrance on the other side, or you can use storage. Coming down your driver's side and is going to be your another little storage area. Compartment right past the slide. Right below it, you're gonna have your sewer connection. You're gonna hook up your blue sewer hose on here. You'll lock in. You'll pull the valves out. That will open the valves on the in for the tanks. Push it in and close them. Right to the right here, you're gonna have outdoor shower. That's gonna have hot and cold. Right above it, you're gonna have a cable inlet and the satellite hookup here. Freshwater tank, that's going to be to fill your unit, fill the tank full of water for fresh water use. City connection, you're just going to use the hose, just the water pressure coming off the hose. Fresh water to fill it, you'll have to use your water pump to use it. City you will not. You'll use the pressure off the hose. Black tank flush here, black tank flush right there. This is to clean the black tank, so when you're emptying your black tank down here with your poles, just know don't hook up a hose here until your valves are open. If you do and you turn the water hose on and you have a full black tank, it's going to come right out your toilet. So just make sure your valves are open and you're connected to the ground, and then hook a hose here. Right to the right, you're going to have a little manual light here. There's going to be a switch underneath it. Right below it, you're going to have a 30 amp hookup. Water heater here. Coming on the back side, you're going to have a luggage rack. Spare tire. You have a camera on the back side. Coming up on the passenger side, you're going to have two entrances. You're going to have outdoor entertainment. These speakers are controlled from the inside. Coming to the right here, you're gonna have your furnace. This gets extremely hot, so be careful when you turn on your heat. What's leaning up against it? Right to the right, you're gonna have an outdoor spray nozzle. It's gonna be like a garden spray nozzle. And then you're gonna have a little sink here, little grill top. You're gonna have ice maker. Refrigerator. Now to bring this in, you'll see a little red knob you'll have to lift up and then slide. LP hose to hook up that grill is going to be underneath it. You're going to go right to the blue nozzle hooking here. This will be your main door there as well. Right to the right of that. In the back, you're gonna have on the back and front on the passenger side, you're gonna have these switches here. One's gonna be on the back side by the rear steps. Extend is to extend the stabilizer jacks. Retract is to bring them up. Now the stabilizer jacks are just to stabilize your unit. They're not made to lift your unit up. So just as soon as they hit ground or blocks, the other one will go down. This switch will control both fronts. So as soon as it hits ground, the other leg will go down, and then it'll pick them both up. Same with the rear switch, it'll do the exact same. Inside this pass-through here, you're gonna have 30 to 15 amp adapter, as well as a sewer hose, power cord here, another connection for your sewer hoses, battery shut off, override bar here to undo the stabilizers. If for some reason the stabilizer switch fails on the driver's side, you'll see the back side here, and it'll have a little inlet for that rod, and then you'll hand crank it. Right to the right, motion light, you're gonna have a solar charge controller here, tell you what amperage it's charging at. Let's go ahead and go inside your unit. Your awning is done by a 12 volt system. All your lights are done by 12 volt. There's only a few things inside your unit that are ran higher than a 12 volt. That's going to be your furnace. That's going to be your AC, your fireplace, and your microwave. So right when you walk in the main door here, you're going to see a big switch here. This switch here is going to control, point it down, you're going to be able to run the fireplace on 30 amps when you're fully plugged in. You won't be able to do this off of 12 volt. All your lights, your radio, your slides work off 12 volt. These two bigger items, microwave and the fireplace, will not be able to work off 12 volt. So this switch here controls what one you're able to use when you're plugged in. You won't be able to power both. So you flip it upwards, now your microwave is on, and now the fireplace is off. So point it downwards if you want the fireplace. You can't turn it on just by your finger there. Right above it here is going to show you the voltage that's coming into your camper. Right now we are charging at 13.45 right in there. Right to the right, you're going to have all these little buttons. These little buttons here, you just push and hold, and that's going to show you your levels throughout your tanks. Water pump right to the left here. Right to the right, you're going to have a water heater switch. Below, you're going to have an inside LED. That's going to control the LED lights above the slide. Outside LED lights next to it, that's going to control the blue LEDs above and on the speakers. You have living room switch here, as well as kitchen. Kitchen are just overhang lights here, and then your living room is the main strip of these. Here you're gonna have a slide switch. Make sure when you're bringing this slide in that this door is closed. Bring this slide in or out. That bedroom door is closed and this ladder is in the up position. As well as make sure your pantry door is closed. So we'll make sure all your doors are closed before you bring it in. If you forget to move your ladder, you have your ladder out, that slide's gonna destroy that ladder. So you got to make sure everything's in the upright position and closed before you bring in your slide. So it should look like this when you're about to bring in your slide or bring out your slide. So all doors are closed except the one going in the master bedroom. Alright, and now we're gonna work our way to the master bedroom and work our way backwards throughout your camper. Master bedroom, you're gonna have individual reading lights here. These lights are like a tap light, so you just push the center of the button here. Same with that one over on the other side. These lights here are the exact same, so you'll have to push button. You have USB charger on that side, same with a plug. You'll have a plug here. You can get a charging port off of the website of Furion. that will connect down here. That will give you access charging. There are USB charging side here. Going into your living room area. This would be where you would hook your TV up. The bracket for it would be right here. Right below it, you're going to have audio. This audio system here, you're going to have a zone 1 and a zone 2 to the left corner here. Zone 2 is going to be outside. Zone 1 is going to be inside. You can have them both on, one off. It's up to your discretion. Right below it, you're going to have a USB charger. Here's going to be a Wi-Fi hookup. If you decide to get the Wi-Fi, it is all set. You just have to order the modem. Right below it, you got the fireplace here. We went through that a little bit. On your slide here, you're going to have individual lights. You'll have to, again, turn them on manually. Couch pulls out into a bed. You just remove both of the sides here and lift up here and pull out. Here, this couch goes in many different ways. The rods for the couch are in this drawer. So you'll have those for when you want to bring it to the table. Light here. We'll have a switch here. You'll have individual lights in the bunk rooms and charging stations. Carbon monoxide alarms right below the bottom bunk. Okay, around your sink here, you're going to have your keys. Right above, you're going to have an outlet here for coffee pot. You have a manual light again. Best indicator if you have shore power is your fireplace or your microwave. One of them's on. That's going to prove to you at least you're hooked into 30 amps. If not, recheck your connections, recheck your breakers. We'll get the breakers here in a minute. Fan here, as well as a light. Right below it, you're going to have a stove top. It'd be like your outside stove or outside griddle. You'll just turn your off button over to on. You'll use your igniter on the left side until it ignites. If you run out propane, it will take a little bit longer to get the propane here, so you'll have to ignite it longer. Sit there and try to ignite it. On and off button for the lights here. That's also going to be the oven light. Right underneath the fridge here. It's going to be a 12-volt fridge. Right underneath the fridge, you're going to have breakers and fuses. You're going to have a thermostat right next to the pantry. Push the long button once to acknowledge it. Push it again to change the mode. You can go to heat. You can go off. You can go the fan high or low. Cool high or low. And then up and down, of course, you're going to change the temp. Light in here is a manual light. This could be inside your pantry door here. Going inside your secondary bathroom. Or your main bathroom, sorry. Your main bathroom, you got GFI breaker right behind the sink here. Again, if you have any problems with your unit, check your GFI breaker, check those breakers and fuses, and then start to check the outside breakers and fuses, which that's if you're plugged into a campsite. But if you're at home, check these things first. 90% of the time, one of them are going to pop if something's not working right. Sink here, pretty self-explanatory. You know, your bathroom. Fan above you here, you're going to have on and off here. And then to open it there. I hope you enjoyed our video. Thank you for choosing Lakeshore. Have a good time. Happy camping.